Так, что мы продолжаем? Короче, 25 я себе сделал, выносливость поставил. Поставил себе перчатки, сапоги и шлем предстоятельницы. Торс не смог поставить, потому что надо 4, блин. Генеральский сет вроде посмотрел, но похуже по броне. То есть вот, ну, то есть он против стихийного, а этот против магического и побольше. Я, возможно, я поставлю вот это. Выработка ярости. Потому что это мне дает... Подожди. У меня вот это... Сопротивление. А может быть и нет. Хотя тут тоже... А, нет, тут выработки ярости нет. Выработка ярости у меня здесь, да? Сопротивление зато хорошее. Подумай. Потом. Так. Петрус. Да. Насчет щита. Его можно настакивать до 120 секунд. И каждый каст щита дает мне плюс 5 ярости. То есть перед боем накастовал, яростно бил. Опа. Парализация. Удар. Опять накастовал. Пошла ярость. То есть полезная вещь. Особенно для магического класса. Плюс сопротивление стихийному и магическому урону. Он мне дает сейчас по 20-ке. Я взял вот этот уровень. Это вот не могу понять. Получается, я даю вдвое меньше. То есть не 20%, а им на союзников по десяточке будет. 2,5 будет. 15. Ну, тоже что нет. Тоже неплохо. Так. Выйдем. Очень полезно, но ой, умение. Петрус. Давай. Шли. Золотой шлем. Букмекер. Похоже, как на какой-то, не знаю. Ну, перчатки такие тоже неплохо. Короче, броню себе поднял. С равновесием. Так, здесь. Так, он на втором этаже, насколько я помню. Да, вот он. А подожди, а что мне надо делать? Подожди. Договориться с букмекером о поединке. Все, понял. Давай.
On what would we be betting? On the fights in the arena. You never heard of them? Quite a few come in. And do they win? A few do. Others have.
Давай оборение.
It's a place people are.
Так, хорошо.
I want to challenge the champion of the arena. A champion? Really?
Так где чемпион же?
Now, you were asking about Candy Cane. It wouldn't be him that sent you here by any chance. No, no one has sent me. I'm looking to make a reputation for myself. Ah, that sounds better. It's true you have talent and the public does like you. Let me think. There is Briscard, one of our old champions. It's been a while since he fought, but he did ask me to set something up for him. He's not a youngster anymore, but his name is known. He's a killer, warning you.
This Briscard sounds like the perfect opponent.
A deal! I'll work on getting things ready for the combat and line up the betting. Until then, make sure you're ready. It'll be a duel. Your friends will need to stay in their seats.
1-1,
As
ага.
soon as you're ready, you'll just need to go and see the arena master.
We should go and see Candy Cane so he can set up our deal. So when you win, she will lose her bet.
Окей. А пойдет ли он мне навстречу? Так, подожди, так он только ночью появляется. Давай, поверим, конечно. Да, надо ночью сюда идти.
Candy Cane is not here. At least not yet.
Да я...
Remember, my child. The
О, я
British told us
помню я, что-то у меня мозги.
It's true. You're right. Let's come back later.
Candy Cane is not here. At least not yet. Remember, my child.
Почему нельзя вот на месте время перемотать, а?
That's true.
Что за бред?
Let's come back later.
Почему обязательно надо бежать в этот в лагерь, там спать, потом обратно бежать? Вот это недоработка большая. Искусственное затягивание геймплея. Спать, ночь. Жаль. Так, мне надо с ним договориться о том, чтобы ставку сделать, да? Типа на меня. Да, можно здесь. Здесь драться не будем? Так, тут тупик. Леденец.
You again? What do you want this time?
Харизма 25%, Dead Soul Petals. Давай попробуем.
Why so defensive? Petrus, you have a proposal to make, I believe.
That's right. I've thought of a little scheme that could make us all very rich.
Вдруг проканает.
You know me, so you also know I'm quite clever, and that my ideas are always fruitful.
You have a reputation of being a first-class manipulator.
Wait, at least listen to our proposal.
You really take me for an idiot? Gentlemen, teach them not
Да,
to...
блин, ну я же не хотел. Чего? Ты не охренел ли, а, леденец?
How are we going to influence Cornelius' bets without Candy Cane?
Have faith, my child. Let's start by searching the body.
Ой, я репутацию с монетной стражей. Все заберем. Леденец, мне сообщили о необычном поединке между эмиссаром Содружеством и старым чемпионом арены. Может ли это представлять для меня интерес? Пока что ставки не слишком высоки, но может вам известно что-то, чего я не знаю. Ответное письмо опустите в наш тайник, но будьте предельно осторожны. И с основания полагаю, что за мной следят.
Petrus, your prayers have been answered. This crook had a letter from Cornelia on him and a key.
My child, this letter confirms that our plan may work. Cornelia is interested in your fight.
She also mentioned a secret letterbox for returning the mail. This key probably opens it.
If that is the case, all we have to do is slip in a letter from Candy Cane. I've got it. We'll slip a fake one in, advising him to bet on the fact. You will hold on for 5 minutes.
This letterbox is probably not far from here.
Wait, my child. I will first write this fake letter for Cornelia.
Petrus, you would make the perfect criminal.
There is no light without shadow. The enlightened knows it, and knows how to guide the righteous ones.
Окей. Ну, тут, получается, было два варианта. Либо харизму убеждаешь, либо убиваешь. Но харизма... Слушай, а почему харизма у меня такая маленькая? У меня же... Ну, харизму я вообще не качал никак. Да. Но у меня плащ, у меня, по идее... +1. А что, у него харизмы нет вообще? Петрус... Бонус дружбы, харизма. Это реально. Ну, хрен с тобой, короче. Так. Так, а что я там получил? Блин, подожди. Нет. Нет. На шею нет. Плащ нет. Торс нет. Член может. Блин, во, мне фиолетовый мышь. Вот. Меткость 4. Дамага меньше. Ладно. Кто? Какие-то разбойники. Ну это сейчас типа темнота же. Кстати, у меня появился квест. Контрабанда. Продолжение. Темная сторона стражи. Да вы задолбали, дайте пройти. Прикольно, кучка. Патроны дайте, патроны. Это вы какие-то нищие, блядь. С вами неинтересно иметь дело. Стражник, слушай, тут бандиты, а ты ходишь, а? Открыть ключом. Отправить письмо. Дождаться поединка 24 часа. Бежим. Так, здесь сохранимся. Спать. Ночь. Рассвет. Ну, заодно проверю. Ага. Высокие ставки. Так. Но там 1 на 1 я буду драться, да? То есть мне никто не будет помогать в части танкования. Будем использовать, значит, так, что у нас есть? Зелье здоровья 44. Так, ну если он будет один, будем пистолет. Парализация. Ну, и такое, и туда, и то все. Войти.
Ready to excite the crowd?
Да.
Ah, there you are. I was told you'd be taking on one of our old champions. Are you ready for the fight? Beware. Contrary to the challenges, this
Ну,
squad
попробуем,
must be fought
попробуем.
alone.
Попробуем.
Your friends must remain in the stands.
Yes, I am ready.
So, jump into the arena, and may the better fighter win.
До того, как я спрыгну, я могу сохраниться?
What a brilliant spectacle.
Изи.
Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you. It wasn't easy.
Да, это изи
And
было.
here are your winnings from the combat. You've earned them.
Bravo! A glorious victory, which is made all the sweeter by double compensation.
I don't believe I've ever seen you happier. The thought of holding something over Cornelius seems to do you wonders.
That is true. Politics is an extremely subtle game, and just as satisfying as fighting in an arena.
I imagine we need to go and see her now.
Yes, and I hope you will enjoy the moments every bit as much as I will.
А чё, мне награду какую дали? Это что? Я бы хотел бы медальончик, чтобы у меня вот здесь вот было восстановление манны больше побольше. Короче, непонятно, что мне дали. Так, где выход? Ик. О, прям к ней туда. Надо будет... Может сохраниться. Перед разговором. По сути, сейчас я не понимаю, он получается шантаж будет от Петруса. То вдруг сейчас это стража, схватить его. Мне, короче, нужен 28 уровень, чтобы его выносливость 4 делать. Так, настоятельница, предстоятель, или как там?
Lord de Sarde,
Предстоятельница.
and you, Petrus. What can I do for you?
We have come to offer our support. We have learned that the arena was cruel to you.
How do you know that? Oh, I see. You tricked my informer.
We just let him believe that I would lose.
All I did was take the place of your moneylender. You owe me a handsome sum.
All of this just to make me spill the beans, am I right? I didn't expect you to play this kind of game, Your Excellency. It is true, though, that with such...
Ты бы сама молчала, такая же аферистка.
Come on, Cornelia. You excel at this game.
It's true. And I also know when to admit defeat. What do you want from me?
We won't use what we know of you, nor what you owe us, so long as you act loyally towards the congregation and Constantine. Is that clear?
Is that what you're expecting? Ah, but I'm sure that this sly old fox has something else in mind, right? You hope that I'll support you when you court the rank of cardinal? You haven't learnt your lesson, then? Have you forgotten the abyss into which you plunged because of your ambition last time?
Petrus, what is she talking about?
Cornelia, you don't have the right to use that against me, to disclose what I revealed to you that day.
It was said under the seal of the Enlightened, it's true. But if someone deserves to know, it's him.
No, please.
Since you have no intention of speaking, I will. Petrus knew your mother, child. Your real mother.
My mother? Petrus, is this true? How?
Be damned, Cornelia. It's true. I knew your mother. I used to go to the jail to give my spiritual support to the prisoners of the Prince d'Orsay. That's where I met her. She was alone, afraid, and exhausted. And so strange. Obviously, I had no way of knowing that she came from here. The princes kept their secret well.
Why didn't you tell me about it? You knew that my uncle lied to me and you kept quiet.
I was ashamed. Ashamed of having left her to die in that dead-end pit. Completely alone.
Why talk to others about it then? Why does she know?
One evening, in a fit of despair, Petrus felt the need to share this great burden with someone.
At the time, you were the ear of the enlightened, Cornelia. You have broken your vows. Ah, damnation. It's better out in the open. I've wanted to tell you about it since I met you. Now that you know, I want to do something in her memory. I will help you find your family here on the island. The prince sent you here to use you. But I can ensure that all of this serves a purpose.
How could I possibly believe you now? You have used me for your scheming and kept me in the dark.
I understand how you feel, my child. Let's wait a little, until you've taken it all in. Time heals the wounds of the soul. Come back and see me when you are ready. As for you, Cornelia, remember what we have on you. You no longer have the upper hand.
Be careful, de Sarde. You now see the real Petrus, sly and opportunistic.
О, как. Хорош. Так. Петрус симпатия. Его квест я выполнил, да? Пойдем поменяем его на Васка. Посмотрим, может Васка что-нибудь можно запихнуть. Усилить. Так, подожди, Курт. Ну, я понимаю, Курт. Хороший чувак. Поставим. Чего нет? О, я могу сейчас его усилить, кстати. Подожди. Я вот это писал, да? А, это то, что были мои. Понял, да, хорошо. Усилим. Надо ему пушку бы поменять. Пробивание брони хуже. Оглушение хуже. Выработка ярости. Это одноручный меч? Не, у меня с ручки. Так, идем контрабанду. Ну, посмотрим, может быть, или Альфри. Не, Альфри пока не хочу. Тогда контрабанду. Ну, тем более у меня репутация понизилась с монетной стражей. Я правильно? Нет. Иди. Так. Составить. Петрус убрать. Ласка. У Петруса, кстати, классная тема. Он магией может пользоваться. Так, у тебя нету. А его отношение к нам? А как мне повысить репутацию с нафтами?
Don't you have any happy memories?
I do, of course I do. For example, I remember the first time I climbed up the shrouds. The incredible view, the dizziness, the sensation of complete freedom. It was an unforgettable moment.
Можно к адмиралу сбегать и попробовать это. О, давай так и сделаем. Все равно контрабандист это тоже там.
I wouldn't trade that memory for all the gold in the world. Thank you, Sarde. You've given me a lot to think about. Did you want anything else?
О, репутацию поднял, ништяк.
I must leave you.
Тебя нету?
Karanz, do you need something?
I must leave you. See you later.
Так, ладно. Переместиться. Новый сю. Что это такое тут? Портовый район. Может быть, адмирал даст мне квест. А, я хотел посмотреть. Васку. Так, Васка. У тебя 102, 66 сопротивлений. Да, но она лучше. Но по-любому лучше. Так. О. На шее не могу. Перчатки надо усилить. Но это лучше. Пробивание брони на 2. Но лучше оглушение на 20. И дамаг на 3. Но я могу еще усилить его. О, смотри, можно поговорить. Адмирал.
You have come at the right time, Your Excellency. I am in a delicate situation and your help would be invaluable.
No.
Captain Reuben warned me that he suspected a member of his crew of being a spy. It is almost certain she sent secret navigation information to foreigners.
Why ask me to take care of it?
This is a very serious accusation. One that results in a member of the guild being expelled. The Norts are like a family, very connected, but also likely to carry resentment. I think an external view is required to be certain that there will be no bias. Anyway, their ship is anchored at New Serene. Your authority will allow you to get more answers than us.
I see. What is the exact nature of the information that could have been sent?
It's up to you to find out. But all the Naughts know how we navigate our ships. You've seen the techniques we use, and you know we want to keep them secret.
I agree. Where can I find Captain Reuben?
At the port in your town. You know his ship. It was Captain Vasco's before he landed. I'm counting on you, Your Excellency. We must shed light on this case.
Окей.
I need to be going.
Теперь у меня
Until we meet
есть
again, Admiral.
от нафтов. Мостовой альянс. А, мостовой альянс, так. Так, ну я думаю, сначала это контрабандистов все-таки. А, я могу переместиться. Зачем мне бегать? Точно. Резиденция Сарде. Да, я, кстати, прокачал. Полностью у меня сейчас интуиция прокачана на 3. В принципе, шляпа сейчас и не нужна. Вот. Можно науку до конца. Взлом бы тоже, блин. И ремесло тоже нужно. Так. Так, и мне нужна еще и меткость. Это будет на 28-м, блин, но здесь мне нужна вот это, чтобы взять полностью. И, блин, это нужно для кольца. Так. Я могу сделать на заказ? Сделать заказ? А в смысле, это как? Ну, кольцо, и что? Сортировка. Не понимаю. А, это типа производить. Все, дошло. Так, что у тебя есть? Ой, говно всякое. Так, у вас херня, я понял. Мужик.
What can I pour for you?
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful. She's got a strong bite.
Так, может пригодиться.
What can I pour for you?
Manfred, the quartermaster of the barracks, told me about your supply problems.
And he sends you? Damn. I didn't think a legate would act in person, but it's nice to see that our problems are taken seriously. I'll explain. Alcohol has been scarce in New Serene for quite some time. Our suppliers in the town are constantly victims of theft, to the point that they're no longer able to supply taverns. I could have managed if my monthly delivery from the continent had arrived as planned, but customs seized my goods.
Did they give you a reason?
Conservative seizure, they said. Time to check that everything is in order. And now they tell me that they can't return my goods because they've been stolen. Can you believe it? If even customs are getting robbed, what hope do we have?
This is all rather suspicious. Don't worry. I'll go and see these customs officers and get this cleared up.
Надо этот бушлат с собой взять. Нафтовский. Так, это нафтовский? По идее, должен быть нафтовский. Так, ладно, уходим. Можно управление прямо. Ну, плохо, тут, походу, все эти отреспились. Дочки. Так, подожди. Ниже, что ли, блин, не вижу. Сундук.
Customs Officer Alric. What can I do for you?
Sarde, I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. I've been told of some issues with customs. I would like some clarification.
I'm listening, Your Excellency.
I was informed that customs was robbed.
Yes, these thieves have quite the nerve. Someone even stole personal belongings this time. Since then, I've put all important things in the chest, but I lost the key. Probably on my way here.
I was told that a shipment from the continent bound for the tavern had been seized as a precautionary measure.
Yes, it's possible. We seize cargo sometimes to verify that all taxes to the town have been paid.
Randomly, without a prior formal order.
No, I don't know. Perhaps we received a complaint. That happens sometimes.
I suppose all entries are noted in your records.
Naturally, but I assure you that we only do our job. It was all routine.
Let me summarize. You have confiscated some goods, perhaps because of a report, but you're not sure. Then that same cargo was stolen from you, along with other things in your custody.
Exactly, Your Excellency.
You are either the worst customs officer I've met or the biggest liar.
Listen, Your Excellency, I made a mistake. It's true, I should not have ordered this seizure. In fact, it was late and, counting the crates would have taken me hours. I decided to postpone it. In the meantime, the goods were stolen. It's unfortunate, but I'm not useless.
You haven't even informed the authorities of this robbery. This is all rather suspicious, Officer Auric. So I think it's necessary to conduct this inspection with a search.
Please, Your Excellency.
I'm sure the contents of this chest would be very informative. Maybe we should go to the docks to see if we could find the key that this scatterbrain has lost.
Ну, давай, пойдем. Это куда? Сюда? А, это капитан Роберт. А где мне его искать? Так, у меня же она с зоном. У меня один. Где мне его искать? А, так подожди, может быть я его находил? Давай проверим. У меня нет ключа. Выяснить, что скрывает таможенник. Где ты ключ потерял?
Look at this.
You work for Egon. Have you come to ensure my loyalty? Well, you can tell him that I didn't say anything, right?
In fact, you just did. So you are a member of this gang?
No, you don't understand. But I am trapped. And it's been like this for months. I am forced to pull off all kinds of tricks in order to settle an old debt.
Egon?
Yes, sir. Either I do what he says, or I lose my children. I've already paid off my debt 100-fold, He maintains his hold over me, and now I have no choice but to obey when he asks me to divert larger shares of cargo.
Could you help me identify him?
I'd like to, but I've never met him. He gives me his instructions in writing, or sends his men.
I plan to put an end to this individual's activities, so anything you can tell me will be useful.
I hope you manage it, Your Excellency. For the sake of my children, maybe you could come to the meeting he's arranged tonight.
Do you think he will come in person?
I don't know. This is the first time I've received a notice like this. I fear he'll punish me for arousing the innkeeper's suspicions. He doesn't let anything get past him, you know.
Very well, I will come. If only to avoid you paying the price for your stupidity.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'll meet you at the North Gate in the evening.
No offense to our new friend. I'm not sure this Egon will come in person. I'd be surprised if he'd bother moving just to lecture a small fry in his business.
Ну да. О, смотри, там что-то. Может, ключ? О, ништяк. Алик, ждем тебя ночью в каменоломне у северных ворот. Постарайся объяснить, почему ты допустил столько ошибок во время недавней операции. Будет очень обидно, если придется тебе наказать. У тебя такие милые детки. Эгон. Окей. Так. Северные ворота. Так, мы бежим тогда. Где моя берушка? До ночи. Ждем. Так, тут тупик вроде. Тихо, тихо. Еще. Сколько боеприпасов? О, уже 476. Так, где моя? Прямо налево. Так, в чем? Сохраниться на всякий случай. У меня уже были провалы. Спим до ночи. Я так пришел на закате, мне сказали. А что ты приперся? Рано. Так, ага. Сейчас там будет, скорее всего, Амар добой. Ага, почти. Какая-то как каменоломня еще должна быть. А, вот сюда, наверное, да? Ты живой?
There you are. Are you ready?
Пошли.
Yes, let's go.
We have a meeting next to the quarry. As we are early, we should be the first to arrive.
Perfect. I'll hide until they get here.
He will certainly not come alone.
Да, не вопрос. Мы отомстим.
Be confident. I won't abandon you.
You should get in position. You'll be here soon.
Каменоломня. Куда прятаться-то?
My friend, I'm so glad to see you. Because you owe us some explanations, don't you?
Мостовой альянс.
Let me explain. I wanted to do well. I was just a little rushed and...
Silence, fool. Not only have you been so clumsy with your handling that the quartermaster was informed, but in addition, you dared to plot with this legate, a noble that has already cost us dearly. Do you no longer love your children, Alric? You want us to get rid of them? Is that it?
Капитан Людвиг? В смысле, это кто такой?
Don't hurt them. I didn't have a choice. The legate came for an inspection, but I didn't tell him anything. I swear.
It's a shame, Alric. Egon loved you, but would replace you with someone else soon enough.
Успею вмешаться или нет?
Get rid of him. I don't want to hear from this little roach any longer. As for me, I'm leaving for Hikmet.
Hikmet, о.
Try to be discreet. This legate doesn't seem willing to let go.
We're committed to protecting this man.
If we're going to help him, we will probably lose track of our man.
The assassin! Shot!
Ой, тихо, тихо, тихо. Бутылочка. Ну, я ну, я обещал ему.
Don't mention it. Alas, all this was useless. This man was not Egon.
I'm not sure that it's a person, Your Excellency. It may be the name given to the leaders of the gang. I don't know. But I will never be at peace until you arrest them, that's for sure.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. But how can I find this man now?
He said he was going back to Hikmet, which is where he sends the stolen alcohol. I'm sorry. I have not been completely honest with you. I could have told you that earlier, but I knew that without your protection, I would not survive. The deliveries are sent to a dispensary outside the town. No doubt to avoid arousing suspicion.
A dispensary? But what are they doing with all this alcohol?
I'm not sure, Your Excellency. But you'll no doubt find out if you go there.
Well, at least the fright Egon gave Alric managed to loosen his tongue.
О, это неплохо, неплохо. Так. Руда, да? Лазарет это где? Это... Жесть какая. Рядом... А, наверное, рядом с Хикметом. Давай посмотрим. Лазарет. Да, Хикмент. Тогда бежим сюда. Как отсюда вылезти? То есть у меня был выбор. Я мог его не спасать, но погнаться за тем. Так. Я не въезжаю, как мне... То я спрыгнул, блин, и... А, вот. Так, побежали. Так, нам в Хикмет. Хикмет. Да, да. Хикмет. По идее, эта дубинка лучше, чем у этого. У Курта. И... Ага. Далековато. Тут тоже квест можно взять на Фради. Ой, Фради этот. Для мостового альянса. Так, где тут лагерь? Ага. Ништяк, опыт. Найти лазарет. Да. Ну-ка, хоть что сделаем. Так, на всякий случай. Справа. О, вдруг придется драться? Да? Сохранимся.
These islanders are drunk.
On your way. There's nothing for a highness here.
Монетная стража опять. Настоять.
Sorry, but we're entering all the same.
Oh yeah, we'll soon see about that.
A bit of poison on my brain.
Репутация минус.
This is the man we saw at the quarry. We must stop him.
Ох ты, ё.
Poison on my brain. Then let's go.
Surrender. You are under arrest.
What am I accused of?
You
В
are a
убийстве.
high-ranking member of a criminal organization that has named itself Egon. And you did not hesitate to order a murder. So,
У нас есть
even
свидетель.
though the attempt failed, the gallows await you. Unless you decide to reveal everything you know.
I won't say a word. I won't give you anyone. I'd rather die.
If you really thought so, we would not be talking. You will be taken to New Serene. Manfred will know how to make you talk.
Окей. Грехи отца Петруса. Чё? Опять? Тайный агент нафтов. Так, ну подождите, сначала контрабанда. А что ж у вас так не кончается, не кончается? Как отсюда выйти? Так, репутация, кстати, не понизилась. Так, я думаю, наверное, к этому еще заглянем. Да. Ой, это что? Ага. К наместнику есть у него квест? Нет? Вроде бы с Петрусом, но только что это, а опять квест. Да что такое? Так, а отсюда, интересно, можно телепортнуться? Или тут надо бежать? Так, мне куда? Контрабанда Манфред. Ага. У меня вот есть... О, квест есть. Подозрение, что Манфред тоже в этом замешан.
I've taken care of your problem with the caravans. The merchant should now be able to reach Hikmet.
Captain Rainhild has sent a message to that effect. You have done a great service for me. Though there is something that bothers me. I was told that you met these savages and then let them go. They showed no mercy at all with your own merchants.
The congregation is not in conflict with these natives, and has no wish to begin one.
Ah, your famous neutrality. Well then, you have solved the problem, and I would be discourteous to deny it.
My pleasure. I imagine the captain must have informed you of all that we learned.
Indeed, and I am extremely worried. An attack of any significant magnitude would be a catastrophe for our city. We have the means to repel these savages, but it will not be without great losses.
Perhaps there is another way. The natives have clearly expressed their wishes. The freedom of their brothers and sisters.
I see where this is headed, but I fear that they were not honest with you. A few natives are being held in the prison of the Coin Guard, but a handful of warriors does not seem to justify an assault of such commitment.
They were not speaking of just a few soldiers, but of kidnappings. The victims are only villagers.
This is inexplicable. We have taken no villagers. Of course, we answer their attacks in kind, and at times we have taken prisoners on the battlefield. But what use would we have for a few fishermen, hunters, and weavers?
Might it be possible that these kidnappings have taken place without your consent?
I doubt that. But of course, it is always possible that a few bandits might have stolen a shipment of arms. If that were the case, that would explain a great deal. Since you have been of such service to my people, and this grievous affair seems of great concern to you, would you be of a mind to lead the inquiry? Capture a few of these savages. Make it your mission to make them talk. We must understand what is going on before they attack.
Very well. I shall get to the bottom of this affair, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Ну, тут можно репутацию захерить с островитянами, но подумаю. Подумаю, это получается вот это, да? Да. Да, ой, опять квест хренотучества. Так. Надо контрабанду закрыть. И то это не все получается. Контрабанда. Это еще не... Этого Эгона еще надо, ну, верхушку преступной организации найти. Интендант не такая высокая должность. Чё? А ты что тут делаешь? А, просто так... Так, подожди, если у тебя... Да нет, значок не горит. Надо переместиться. Восточные ворота, наверное, да? Ближе будет. Ага. А вот тут вот значок показывается, что хотят поговорить. Ну, типа квест есть. Понял? Чё так далеко-то? Нихера себе. Ворота-то, ого, где? Угу. Так, я надеюсь, поправим сейчас чуть-чуть.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Was the captain we arrested transferred to you?
Yes. And we began to question him. It appears that he was paid by Governor Buren. The governor tasked him with weakening the natives as much as possible in order to muzzle the rebellion. They were trying to poison the natives with alcohol, but they needed a lot to do it. Their entire smuggling operation revolved around that.
Did you contact the governor?
Yes. He sent us a letter apologizing, saying he didn't know he was dealing with criminals. His letter was accompanied by a letter of marque to compensate the merchants who suffered in this case.
Which doesn't mean that he will abandon these despicable methods. Is there any news on Egon? We're no longer certain it's even a person.
Even though that name might refer to the organization, someone must be leading it. And that's who we have to stop. Alas, for now, the captain doesn't want to tell us any more. So the interrogation continues. We're waiting for answers on that point. I need your help in another case.
I'm listening.
The Admiral sent us a furiously worded letter. One of their ships was commandeered by our troops. They accused the San Mateus garrison. But I know Herbert is quartermaster. He's an honest man. I'm not saying that the Admiral is lying to us, but I don't understand what could have happened. Whatever the case may be, The Admiral is threatening to refuse all transportation to our men. This will not only hurt the Guard, but also all the nations that employ us. We need someone diplomatic, able to piece this whole story together. Can I count on you?
Yes. I will go see Admiral Cabral and try to understand what happened.
Да вы охренели, опять мне квест дали. Сколько квестов-то уже? Работорговля. Ни хрена себе. Это нафта, что ли, занимается работорговлей? А может быть сначала вот это сделать, да? У меня и так один хрен плохая репутация. Так, подождите, монетная стража. Блин, почему нельзя это график посмотреть? Сколько здесь? Ладно. В следующий раз как-то так.